Have you ever wondered why some people seem inherently happy while others struggle to find contentment? What if the key to true happiness and freedom lies not in changing our circumstances, but in cultivating our courage? The best-selling book, The Courage to Be Disliked, proposes that our liberation comes from 5 distinct types of courage. Let's explore these transformative ideas together. The first type of courage is the courage to accept the past. Many of us believe that our past experiences determine our present and future, but what if this isn't true? Adler, the philosopher behind these ideas, argues that it's not our past experiences that shape us, but the meanings we assign to them. We have the power to reinterpret our past. Consider this. What if your past doesn't define you, but merely informs you? What if you could view your experiences not as limitations, but as stepping stones to growth? This courage to accept the past frees us from the chains of our history. It allows us to write our own story, starting from this very moment. The second type of courage is perhaps the most challenging, the courage to accept yourself. In a world that constantly tells us we're not enough, self-acceptance is a radical act. Adler teaches us that all problems stem from interpersonal relationships, especially our fear of being disliked. This fear often leads us to focus on our shortcomings, overlooking our strengths. But what if our differences aren't flaws, but unique aspects that make us who we are? Accepting yourself doesn't mean ignoring areas for growth. It means embracing your whole self, imperfections and all. Remember, you are not in competition with anyone else. Your journey is uniquely yours. The courage to accept yourself is the foundation for genuine happiness and meaningful relationships. The third type of courage builds upon self-acceptance and extends outward, the courage to accept others. This is about seeing everyone as our equal, not our competition. Adler suggests that when we stop seeing life as a competition, we free ourselves from the constant need to be better than others. We can then truly appreciate the unique value each person brings. This shift in perspective transforms our relationships. Instead of rivals, we see partners. Instead of threats, we see opportunities for connection and growth. By cultivating the courage to accept others, we create a world that feels safer, more supportive, and infinitely richer. We open ourselves to diverse perspectives and experiences that enrich our lives. The fourth type of courage is perhaps the most provocative, the courage to be disliked. This doesn't mean intentionally offending others, but rather freeing yourself from the constant need for approval. Adler introduces the concept of task separation, understanding what is our responsibility and what isn't. Your actions and beliefs are your task. How others respond to them is theirs. By embracing this courage, you reclaim your freedom. You live according to your values and convictions, not the ever-changing expectations of others. This is the path to authentic living. Remember, being disliked doesn't equate to being unworthy or wrong. It's often the price of growth, innovation, and staying true to yourself. The fifth and final type of courage is the courage to contribute. This is about finding your place in the community and recognizing the inherent value of your unique contributions. Adler believed that true happiness comes from feeling useful to others and to the community. It's not about grand gestures, but about consistent, sincere efforts to add value in our own unique way. By cultivating this courage, we shift our focus from self-concern to community concern. We find purpose and belonging, which in turn nurtures our self-worth and happiness. Remember, your contribution matters. It's an essential thread in the tapestry of our shared human experience. These 5 types of courage, to accept the past, accept yourself, accept others, be disliked, and to contribute, form the foundation of a truly liberated and fulfilling life. By embracing these courages, we free ourselves from the chains of the past, the judgments of others, and our own self-limiting beliefs. We open ourselves to true connection, purpose, and joy. Remember, true freedom lies in moving forward without fearing being disliked, in going against the current rather than drifting with it.